my camera where it gets some stuff. Oh, okay. We're good. All right. Good morning. And so we're going to start with this first. And you can do this seated or standing up. So let's see. So the strap starts across the back, kind of up by the armpits. And I have two longer ones if yours is too short. And then we're going to take the strap and it goes straight over the arms. Feel like a horse harness. And then in the back, it's going to cross. So if you can't reach that, so bring it under your arms. There you go. And then over the back, and then it crosses. If you can't reach these straps in the back, there's two more longer ones. Or you can just pull it straight down. But the cross is what gets, all right, so here's my posture without this. Kind of forward, rounded shoulders, dumping into the belly. And then when I pull them across, there you go.
Should be.
Kind of. Yeah, bad news, right?
Yeah.
So can you feel that? If you're rounded a lot, it's going to be like, oh, goodness. So, and you can do this for 5 minutes a day, build up to maybe 15 minutes a day. And then you want your chin just below, like you don't want to lift it up. So just a millimeter below neutral is gonna, otherwise we're pinching the cervical spine. All right, so take 2 breaths with this. And these blue straps are the 8 feet ones. So a standard one is 6 feet, which if you're taller than me, the 6 foot, well, the 6 foot one's too short for me to do this. So there you go. And then we're gonna breathe. Did you get that? It's because you have a short one, right?
Yeah, it's not quite long enough. It's okay.
But you understand the process. Okay. All right. One last breath. All right, and then release. And let's do, just put it off to the side. We may or may not use it again. Okay. So let's start with some cat and cow here. So we're going to do that standing up. Feet are at least hip width distance apart. We're going to bend the knees a little bit. Hands come to the front of the thighs. We're going to curl the shoulders forward, drop the chin, tilt the pelvis forward. That's our exhale breath. On the inhale, we're going to round up. You're going to start looking at the horizon and then just look up a little bit more. And then exhale back. So we're going to increase our range of motion as we go. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Just back and forth between the two. Motion is the lotion, right? So we're increasing range of motion here with the breath. Excellent. And then come to neutral. And since we started with that shoulder movement, let's move the shoulders a little bit now. So we're going to inhale, bring the shoulders forward and up. Exhale, down and back. So these ribs up here, closer to the head, tend to be the ones that get the least amount of movement. But for some people, they don't move their rib cage at all. So we want the muscles to strengthen and stretch. Sometimes you need more of one or the other. All right, let's reverse that direction now. So we're going to inhale back and up, exhale down and forward. So when we're doing stuff like this, we're teasing into the joint too. So maybe the shoulders and maybe the elbows can feel it a little bit. And if you're doing yard work, maybe the wrists are feeling this. Excellent. And then release that, and 2 or 3 more in either direction, whatever your favorite is, or straight up and down. Excellent. All right, now we're going to do my favorite, laterals. So this gets into the side ribs and the spine. So what we're going to do is we're going to move side to side, and every once in a while, if you want to stop and stay in that position for bone strength, minimum 8 seconds, easier to count to 10 seconds. So minimum 10 seconds if you stay on a side. And then we're going to end with each side doing that for 10. But if you want to stop in the middle and do that, that's fine too. So here we go. So we're going to inhale one arm up, exhale back. And same thing that we started with the cat and cow. So maybe you're not moving as far the first couple of times, but as the body warms up, maybe you go a little deeper. And maybe you don't, and that's okay too. And if you want to throw one more crazy ball in this, see if you can start the breath before you start the movement. And if you have your balance and you want, maybe try and close your eyes. That might be one ball too many. All right, on your next one, we're going to pause, keep the breath going, but we're going to hold this for 10 seconds. And exhale. Other side, inhale. Keep the breath going. Excellent, and release. And let's do 3 more each side. And last one. Excellent. All right. We're going to do our twist, and we're going to do it gently, and we're going to stay in the upper half to upper third of the spine. So here and up. All right, arms can be wherever you like, low, medium, straight out. That's uncomfortable, so don't do that one. All right, so inhale, lift the spine nice and tall. Exhale to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the second side. So when we're talking about osteoporosis and bone strength, the movements that are more beneficial versus less beneficial. So we don't want to be doing forward folds unless you know how to do them. But twisting, even though it might seem counterintuitive, are actually building up strength in the front of the actual vertebrae. I know, doesn't seem right. All right, so come back to center. We're gonna do our cat and cow. And if you know you have medium to severe, see if you can do just the cow to neutral. So if we're doing this, we're collapsing the vertebrae this way. If we're going into a back bend, we're in less danger there, if that makes sense. All right, so cat and cow, inhale, cow, exhale, cat or neutral. And you can go as small as you want in this. We're just doing a counter pose for the twisting and the laterals that we just did. So we want to get the spine back to neutral. And then come back to our neutral. Excellent. All right. So more important than some of the yoga poses is balance, because a lot of people don't know they have osteoporosis until they fall and break something. So yoga is kind of well known for balance, right? And the other thing is, usually, it does happen, but usually we're not just standing and we fall. That does happen, but that's not, it's usually when we're in motion or we're stepping over something, like your lazy dog that won't move. That's when we trip and fall, or getting up at night and all kinds of stuff. So that's why practicing balance is so important. So let's start with moving balance. And our first one is our palm tree pose, and then, or Karate Kid. So options with this one. You can make it easier or more difficult depending on where you are. If you have a wall or a chair, you can do one, oh wait, that's the wrong one. Up on the toes and one arm up and holding onto the wall. So you're still getting the benefit, but you're not going to fall over because you've got the wall there. So you can do that. You can do just the feet at your chair, or just the arms, or if your feet are not behaving. All right, so I'm going to go feet and arms. You can choose any of those versions. All right, so here we go. So we're going to inhale and exhale. And one thing that helps is looking straight ahead where nothing is moving, or finding a spot on the floor, a couple of feet out where nothing's moving. And you can move your feet a little bit wider, or if you want to make it more difficult, move them in a little closer. It's all about the options. All right, so go ahead and do, I don't know, one or two more. And then we're going to try 10 seconds. All right, we're going to get to the, all right, so here we go. We're coming up. And you can come out and come back in. Keep the breath going and coming out. Nice, all right. So that's kind of what you want to build up to, 10 to 15 seconds holding a pose, but keeping the breath going. That's going to build strength. When we build the muscles and the muscles pull on the bones, that's what makes the bones stronger. Other one, let's do our Karate Kid flying crane. Let's just do it regular today, since my brain is not firing on all cylinders. All right, so we start with hands in the middle. And then we're gonna bring the arms out to the side and one knee up and then down and switch knees. Nice. And this you can do at the wall or with the chair, holding onto the wall, and just do one knee at a time, or holding on and switching arms. You can do opposite. Arms can go up higher. Just want to make sure you're breathing. Excellent. All right, we're going to do 10 seconds on each leg. So we'll bring one knee up and keep the breath going, finding a spot where nothing's moving. And out. Excellent. All right. And shake that leg out, that straight leg. And we'll do the other side. All right, and out. Excellent. All right, shake that straight leg out. All right. Let's go ahead. We'll do our warrior one, and then we'll do our tree pose after that. So to start out with, I like to warm up that knee joint a little bit. So feet are hip width distance apart. We're going to turn one foot out to the side, and we're going to step the other foot forward. So what that gives us, and maybe we'll do, decide what we're doing next week, but this gives this pelvic tilt. We have one more week before pulls.
Really?
Yeah, the 31st.
Oh, we got about
Yeah, well, May is a long month, right? So the hips are off at an angle like this, and we have that tilt. All right, so let's start with this knee. Pick up the toes, spread them out, and then set them back down. We're going to inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. So the cool thing about yoga is they're starting to move away, getting away with it. They're starting to move away from telling you exactly where you're supposed to be in your pose, like how it's supposed to look, which is good because we don't look like maybe somebody who's 20 and has been doing it for 20 years. Or they're in, a different kind of body than we are. So, if your knee is a little bit over there, it's not as big of a deal. It used to be like, you have to look like this to be doing the yoga pose. We're getting away from that. All right, push off, step back. Let's go to the other side. Feet hip distance apart. Turn that second foot out. Step that other foot forward. So should be the other one. Lift the toes up, set them back down. Inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. What that gets into is that interoception. So we're looking inward, we're feeling it in our own body. Versus proprioception, where we are in space. Which is those are both two important things for yoga as well. I mean, you can get that in other modalities, but yoga is well known for those. All right, push off, step back. Let's add the arms. Today, we're doing kind of a little bit of posture because that's very important for our osteoporosis prevention or building back our bone strength. So let's go back to that first side. Step that first foot forward. And we're going to do cactus arms. So what I want you to, there's lots of parts of the body here to think about. So we're not looking up with this because that's kind of crunching the back of the neck. So we want to be looking straight ahead, millimeter drop in the chin. And we're going to do cactus arms. So we're going to inhale, bend at the elbows, and see if you can turn the palms so they're facing your ears, sending the thumbs back towards that back wall, and then maybe the elbows kind of move towards that back wall as well. So we're opening up here, pulling the shoulder blades together, and then exhale back. Do that a couple times. That's going to help strengthen the trapezius muscles. That's the upper back. All right. Let's do one more. Excellent. And then last one, we're going to do 10 seconds here. Keeping the breath going. Halfway there. And done. Excellent. Exhale back down. Push off, step back. And going to the other side. Turn that foot out, step the other foot forward. And here we go. Inhale. And exhale. All right, we'll do one more. Excellent. And then our 10-second one. Breathing. Excellent. And done. Nice. All right, push off, step back. All right, check out the arms, check out the legs. And let's do our tree pose. So, my balance is not 100% even on each side today or ever, but today seems a little worse than usual, but it's okay. So options for tree pose. We're going to do this, try and go again for that 10-second minimum. If that's not possible, a couple of options. Step down to a place where you can do it for 10 seconds, a chair, a wall, whatever. Or if 10 seconds and 30 seconds is super easy, see if you can step it up a level, okay? So I'm gonna show you some options here. But here's the key. I'm gonna give you a number, you don't have to memorize it, 67%. So if both feet are on the floor, that's great, but that's not doing the bone building strength. That second foot has to be up off the floor. If you can't do that, that's fine. Options, the wall or a chair or whatever you need. So this is the goal eventually, is to get that second foot up off the floor. If you've got both feet on the floor, that's fine. I don't want anybody falling over. If you are looking for more of a challenge, let's see if I can do this today. I can do it on one leg. All right. So the block is not hard. So my foot that's on it is kind of doing this a little bit, stabilizing. So that's making my leg work. I can feel it all the way up to my hip. So if you can do that, you're welcome to do that. I'm not going to do that because my both feet aren't doing that today. All right, so pick a foot. That's going to be the foot that stays on the ground. Maybe push the big toe and the pinky toe into the earth, pull the arch up. And then we're going to start at least with maybe the toes on the floor. And then if you can, bring that foot up just above the ankle. Up on the calf, just don't push on the knee. The ligaments don't like that. So we can start with hands at the heart. And then if you want, you can grow your branches. And your arms can be wherever you like. Nice, strong on one side. Let's see, I'm going to start 10 seconds. I know it's already been 10 seconds, but I'll give you a 5-second warning. And done. Okay, awesome. Shake it out. I know that was way longer than 10 seconds, but let's see if we can do it on the other side. All right. Root that other foot down, maybe push the big toe, pinky toe, pull the arch up, get that foot nice and strong, rooted into the earth. You can start with the toes on the floor, heel above the ankle, and then hands at the heart. And then we're going to grow our branches. And I'll start the 10 seconds now, but you can stay in longer if you want. And you can have your arms however you like. And I forgot where I started 10 seconds. I think it's been 15 now. So you can come out whenever you're ready. If you want to stay in longer, you're welcome to do that. Do a little dance. All right, and then coming out nice and gracefully. Shake it out, shake the feet out, shake the legs out. Awesome sauce. All right, we're gonna do our warrior 2, and then we're gonna do our triangle, and we're gonna do it both ways. So that's why we got blocks. But let's start with our warrior 2. Actually, you know what? We have the blocks. We're gonna do this with the warrior 2. So grab your blocks. We're gonna put them up front. We do this on Friday a lot, not as much on Wednesday, but we're gonna do our lunge with this. Okay, so we're gonna start with warrior 2. We'll do side angle pose, peaceful warrior, and then our lunge. And we're gonna hold our lunge for 10 seconds. All right, when we're in the lunge, 2 options. I don't know if you can see my back foot. I'll turn around. So when we're in the lunge, you can be up on the toes or turn and pivot the heel so it's on the floor. It comes in towards the center. Up, down. Okay. All right, here we go. So we'll step 1 foot forward, kind of up by the blocks. Back foot is closer to 90 degrees, if comfortable. Hands at the heart, arms open out to the side. Bend that front knee over that front ankle. If your legs are too close, move them further apart. If they're too far apart, move them closer. Take a full breath here. And then we're gonna go forward first, bend that elbow, side angle pose. This upper arm can stay on the hip, send that shoulder towards the back wall, or it can come up overhead, or arm over the ear, whatever you like. Now we're gonna take an inhale and windmill around to peaceful warrior. Check back in with that front knee. It might have straightened out more than you want. And then we're gonna do our lunge from here. So both arms come all the way around. They can come down to a chair or your blocks. You're gonna pivot that back foot. And then when you're ready, on an inhale, coming up to high lunge. And halfway there. And back to warrior 2. Excellent. All right, let's do it again. Side angle pose. It's an exhale. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And then both arms down to the blocks, your chair. And then on an inhale, come back up. And back to warrior 2. Nice. All right, one more time through. Side angle pose, exhale. Inhale around to peaceful warrior. Both arms down. Pivot that back foot. On your next inhale, high lunge. 5 more seconds. And back to warrior 2. We'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. Shake it out. And then we're going to switch sides. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side. Bend that front knee over that front ankle. Side angle pose first. Bend that elbow. Upper arm can come to that hip. Straight up or arm over the ear. Whatever your favorite is. On your next inhale, peaceful warrior. Very nice. And then both arms come down. Pivot that back foot. On your next inhale, high lunge. Halfway there. And back to warrior two. On your next exhale, side angle pose. Next inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, both arms down and around. Pivot that back foot. Next inhale, high lunge. Halfway there. Excellent. Back to warrior two. One more time through. Side angle pose. Inhale around, peaceful warrior. And both arms back down. Pivot that back foot. When you're ready, inhale. High lunge. Keep the breath going. Halfway there. And done. Beautiful. Back to warrior two. We'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. Excellent. Shake it out. All right. So we're going to come into triangle from standing, and then I'll give you the option, show you how to do it from the ground up. All right, but we'll do it top down first. All right, so we're going to step 1 foot forward. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side. You're going to extend forward with that front arm hinging at this hip. Tic-tac the arms, and then wherever you're reaching, your chair, a block, the floor, just don't be pushing on that front knee, or you can pull that kneecap up towards the top. We're going to do our 10 seconds. You can come out at any time. Halfway there. And pulling that invisible rope. Come back up. Drop the arms and step the feet back together. Shake out the arms. Legs if you want. And then let's go to the other side. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side. Extend forward with that front arm. Tic-tac the arms. Coming down to a block, your shin, the floor. Oh, I can't see the clock, sorry. All right. We'll go 5 more seconds here. 2, 1, and grab that invisible rope. Coming back up. We'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. Excellent. All right. So let's do 2 more things standing, and then we'll come down. So just move your blocks off to the side for the moment. So we're going to do star and horse, or goddess, as it may be known as. So feet nice and wide, feet out at an angle. We're going to inhale the arms up, so we have this nice open, just a little wider. All right, so this is our inhale, star. Exhale, horse, bend the knees, bend the elbows, you can bend the wrist. And then on your next inhale, straighten. And exhale, back down. Inhale again. And exhale again. All right, we're going to do one more of each. We'll do it 10 seconds. And here we go. Inhale up. Keep the breath going. Halfway there. Excellent. And exhale down. This one's going to be harder. Move the elbows to distract you. Keep the breath going. And coming out. Nice. All right. You can hop the feet or heel toe feet back together. Shake out the legs. And then our last standing pose is going to be our chair pose. So I'm going to give you the option of using a block for this. It makes more work and it helps with alignment a little bit. So I'll show you what it looks like if you don't want to do it. It's totally fine, just do it regular. So I'm going to put the blocks up above the knees and then try and bring the feet in a little bit closer. So you got to hold the block in place, right? So that's going to activate muscles up front here. All right, we're ready. Here we go. So we're going to inhale, point up to that opposite corner, bend the knees, and then if you want, bend the elbows. So we're kind of sitting in a pretend chair. Excellent. And then we're just going to come up instead of folding forward. So we're going to inhale, come back up. Exhale, back down. Maybe come a little deeper into your pretend chair. It's a little harder with the block. Inhale. And last time, exhale, back down. Breathing. And here we go. Inhale. And release. Beautiful. All right. Remove the block. And we're going to put it down by the mat. So we're going to do our triangle to come up. So, does this work to do a squat? If you want to do a squat, you can do that. Otherwise, we're going to come down to hands and knees. And if you need a blanket for your hands and knees, go ahead and grab it. And if you're working on getting your heels down for your squat, you can put your heels on your blanket. And then when you're ready, we're going to come down to hands and knees. Excellent. All right. So let's do cat and cow here first. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Or if you are more advanced with the osteoporosis, keep it at cow and neutral. Excellent. All right, back to neutral. And then let's do our big pose next. So we're going to do our triangle. Seated, hands and knees. If you want to do it standing at your chair, you can do that. Otherwise, we'll just do it down here. All right, so we're going to grab both blocks if you want them. You could probably do this without as well. So we're going to bring one leg forward. I got my right in front, blocks on either side of it. Curling the toes of the back foot. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the hips up. And then we're going to set the heel of that back foot down. All right. Next movement is the arm lift. So we're going to I have my right foot forward, left arm comes up towards the ceiling. There you go. Excellent. And then bring that arm down. We're going to do that one more time with the arm and do it for 10 seconds. Here we go. Excellent. And bring it back down. Come down to that back knee. Send that front foot back. Back foot comes forward. So we're switching legs. Curl the toes of the back foot. We're going to inhale, lift the hips up, and then set that heel of the back foot down on the floor. We're going to lift that right arm up towards the ceiling if that left leg's in front. And then set it back down. We're going to do it one more time for time. And inhale, bring that arm up. Keep the breath going. Halfway there. Excellent. And bring it on down. Pivot that back foot, come down to the knee. And then we'll bring the other knee back. And then since we're here, we're going to do our low lunge. Sorry, that came out weird. Low lunge. All right, here we go. So we're going to bring that first foot forward again. You can either go out and around or through if you got the room. And you can stay right here. Or next level, hands on the knee. One more level, arms up towards the ceiling. Actually, one more after this. If you want, you can bring the hands back or even bend the elbows. Crescent lunge. And then bring it back. Hands down, and then we'll switch legs. Out and around or straight through. You can stay right here or hands on that knee. And arms up if you want, or stay where you are. And then last one is back bend crescent lunge. Excellent. Bring it back down. And bring it back down. And bring that knee down. We're going to do gate pose. We'll do our tall gate pose first. And then we'll do our low gate pose. All right, since we have the blocks here. We're going to start with the right leg out to the side. You can have your hand on your hip or down that leg. Inhale this left arm up, and then exhale left hand towards that right foot. Inhale vertical. Exhale over. Inhale up, and one more time over. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, release. All right, you can use your blocks to switch legs. Left foot comes out to the side. Hand on that hip or down that leg. Inhale this right arm up. Exhale, right hand towards that left foot. Inhale, vertical. Exhale, over. Inhale up, and one more time over. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, down. Use your blocks, tuck that knee under. Now we're going to come down to our low gate pose. And we'll start with the right foot out to the side. Left hand stays on the floor. We're going to inhale this right hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale down. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. And one more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Beautiful. Tuck that right knee under. Send that left foot out to the left side. Right hand stays where it is. We're going to inhale this left arm up. Exhale down. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. And one more glorious time. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck that left knee under. And then we're going to come and sit onto one side or the other. All right. Let's do we'll do an open and closed twist, and then we'll come down onto our back. All right. So we'll start with the left leg extended straight out, right foot in the mat, right knee is bent. Left arm extended over that left leg. Inhale, lift the left arm up. On the exhale, it can come in front of that right leg or on the outside of it. Right hand is behind the spine, push into the earth, inhale, lift the spine, exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. So let's take a couple of breaths here. We're gonna inhale, feel the spine lift up. On the exhale, belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, belly button in. Excellent. And then unwind. All right, that's our closed twist, our open twist. Left arm over that left leg. Gaze follows the thumb. Inhale, we're going to open up towards that back wall, just as far as is comfortable. You can push that right hand in that right knee, opposing forces. And then on your next exhale, bring that arm back. Release that arm, switch legs. Right arm over that right leg. Inhale, extend. Exhale, around. Left hand behind the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, turn and look. Beautiful. And unwind. Bringing that right arm over that right leg again. Gaze follows the thumb. Inhale, open out. Just as far as it's comfortable. And then when you're ready, bring that right arm back and release. Excellent. All right. Grab your strap. We're going to come down onto our spine. All right. So hands on the knees, rolling onto the flat of the back. And the first thing we want to start with is a couple of Apanasanas, knees into the chest on the exhale. Inhale, knees go out. Shins can be parallel to the floor if that's comfortable. Excellent. And then let's bring the feet down to the mat. We're going to grab that strap and start with the right foot in the strap. Ideally, the upper arms are on the floor and we have the straps in the hands. But if your straps are shorter, that might not work. And let's start with, and you don't have to have a strap to do this. You can just put your hands behind your leg if that works better for you. So we're going to exhale and bring that right leg in towards the torso. Inhale, release it out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, out. And one more time. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, out. All right, both straps in the right hand. A little closer. Left arm out to the side. We're going to bring that right leg towards the right side of the floor. Inhale, bring it back up. 2 more times. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, bring it up. And last time. Exhale over. Inhale up. You're going to move that left leg out of the way. Switch hands with the straps. And just relaxing and bringing that right leg across the body to the left side of the floor. Inhale, bring it back up. We're going to bring that left foot up into the strap before we bring that right foot down. And then exhale, bring that left leg in towards the torso. Inhale, release. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, release. And exhale in. Inhale, release. Beautiful. Both straps in the left hand, right arm out to the side. Left leg out to the left side. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale out. Inhale up. And exhale out. And then inhale, bring it back up. Gonna move that right leg out of the way. Switch hands with the straps. Bring that left leg across the body towards the right side of the floor. And then when you're ready, inhale, bring it back up. You're gonna release the strap without smacking yourself in the face. And let's straighten out the spine. Feet are in the mat, knees are bent. Let's do a couple pelvic tilts. So we're gonna tilt and relax, let it go back to neutral. And then if you want, you can tilt it a little bit more. And then tuck and tilt. This is a really good one to do first thing in the morning to kind of get that lower spine warmed up a little bit before, maybe you could even do it before you hop out of bed. Excellent. And then let's bring the knees back up to the chest. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. Excellent. And then let's set the feet down on the mat. And let's see, time for it. Let's do our bridge pose. So arms down by your side or robot arms. Elbows are bent, fingers point up towards the ceiling. We're going to push in with the feet. Inhale, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release back down. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, down. And one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Excellent. Next option, we're going to add the arms. So we're going to inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, arms down, hips down. And again, inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, arms down, hips down. And one more time. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, arms down, hips down. Excellent. All right, we're going to do one more round, my favorite one. We're going to inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Again, inhale, push in with the feet, hips up, arms up. Exhale, release just the hips. Some nice massage in that upper back that we've been working with. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. And one more time, inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Excellent. All right, we're going to do LOLs and then we'll be just about done. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, arms up overhead, feet up towards the ceiling. Point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, open, point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. And again, inhale, open, point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. All right, we'll finish off with a couple of Apanasanas. Exhale, knees in, inhale, knees out. Beautiful. One or two more. And then feet come down to the mat and then extend both legs all the way straight out. Arms down by your side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your side. Feel free to pause and give it a good morning stretch, extended fingers and heels. And then exhale, arms back down. And we'll finish off with one more. Release the legs and the feet away from each other. Arms come out to the side. Tuck the shoulder blades under. Palms up or palms down. And let's do a full body relaxation. Get any last little wiggles out. And we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Relax and let the shoulders sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Let the tongue be heavy and fall away from the roof of the mouth. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. Before you get up, we're going to bend the knees and bring the feet into the mat. And then windshield wiper the knees side to side. Excellent. And then when you're ready, we're going to roll over onto one side or the other. Use your lower arm as a pillow for your head. When you're ready, and with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way, let's finish with sun breath number 3. So we did some of these similar movements. So palms together, elbows together. We're going to inhale, open, exhale, closed. 3 times. We're ready. Here we go. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Again, inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And one more time, inhale, open. And exhale, closed. Palms together, back at the heart. And namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.